Hello, Sim here. Now, back at the beginning of the year, I posted a video titled something along the lines of Year of the Nuke. And it's like, yeah, because things have been going so well. And, you know, I was just like, well, I could actually get a nuke, you know. And this gameplay you're watching is so close to getting that nuke. It's the nearest I've got. So in the background you're seeing some hardcore domination. Yes, what a game mode to go and get a nuke on. Hardcore, no minimap generally, unless somebody's just called in a UAV. That's the only time a minimap will appear in hardcore anything. So the opening gameplay you're seeing right now is the first round. And pretty much the team and I have got this locked down. We've got control of the map. C and B are captured. We don't want to push too much into their spawn of ADOM, so they keep spawning in their area, and yet we keep taking them out. Now, back in the days of Modern Warfare 3, this is exactly the way I would play domination, and hence why I don't like playing domination solo, because if you've got a team of noobs or randoms with you, and they don't know how to control the map, well, you're screwed, because if you're playing against a full party, this is exactly what you're going to receive on the other end. You're just going to be killed time after time after time. Now, I'm patrolling this particular area on the map at this point in time, and I have cut bits and pieces out to keep it a little bit more, shall we say, interesting, because otherwise it's a bit boring. We don't want to bore you. No, we do not. It's not until the second round things get a bit more interesting, but we're just setting the scene, giving an idea of what this you know, hardcore domination looks like on this little icy map that we're all very familiar with, because we used to play this in the beta, if I recall correctly. So, you know, we're having fun, and I'm being really trying to be controlled. Now, the fun in games of trying to do or go for high kill streaks, high KDs, or a nuke, is having that right balance of being aggressive and passive. If you're too aggressive, you're just going to die all the time, and you're never going to get a streak. If you're too passive, and therefore you're less aggressive, you're going to get kills, but you're not going to get it fast enough to go and earn yourself that nuke or high KD or high kill streak that you're going for. You're just not going to get it. And that's the balance of fun and games that I was struggling against, but obviously Infinity Ward, or Infinite Warfare even, get it right, man, was one of those games that I was enjoying initially, but then people just started leaving the game big time, and the nuke streak is now started, or close to. So yeah, so people started leaving the game, therefore the game became less playable and less playable, because there was a smaller pool of players to game against, and yeah, and therefore I didn't really go for the nuke so much. But you're going to love this, because this is the only, I watched up to about this far so far when video editing, and I went, okay, the rest of this is going to be off the seat of my pants, so to speak, completely off the cuff commentary over an exciting gameplay, but to try and do well, because I saw like this bit and another couple of kills and went, oh, that'll do good enough, the rest of it's going to be surprise, surprise, because I can't remember it. This is a like 9 month gameplay, you know, back in the middle of February this year. So yeah, so I really can't remember. I know it got really close to me getting a nuke, but I just didn't quite pull it off. The high KD gameplay, yeah, that was cool, nice. I think I got a 50 bomb, I think. I told you I haven't seen this for a few months. So you're going to see it, and it was like, it was so close. So is Sim going to try and go for high KD gameplays in World War II? Maybe. Sometimes I just like to go for that sweaty fun. I like to go for like montage style, you know, rush. But I do want to improve as a player, and I'm starting to predict spawns more accurately and where they are. And obviously I can do that much more easily in core and get an idea of the map flow, because that's pretty important, you know, to get an idea of how our map flows to predict enemies to be able to go and take them out. And I do like the hardcore aspect, just being able to take them out much more quicker, because it's like, you know, the time to kill is so much better, you know. But, you know, you've got to have your aim on target. If you don't have a good accuracy, you're in trouble. So right now we've only got one flag capped. We've gone, and this is the stolen care package, and at this point it's like, I really didn't want to call it in, but we needed to get B, so I wanted to protect our guys at B, so we could go and at least cap the flag and control that map, because at the moment we don't control the map. I'm not even sure how well or how conscious I am of like doing well on a streak. Was it a Merciless that we saw pop up earlier on? So it's like a 10 kill streak or whatever. So it's like I want to defend in what we call a buffer zone. So I like to create buffer zones around an objective to allow other players to get on there who maybe are less skilled, or in my case happen to be in a better position to go and cap that flag. So I'm just defending and camping behind this point in time, behind that door, and just I want to get those kills, and I've got to be careful. You know, it's this whole aggressive passive thing, and it's a fine balance, and I've still haven't done it. And you know, I'm calling in a warden, which if one goes for a nuke, probably not a good idea to come in. But it's like other teammates of mine who are better skilled than me are going for all the kills, so I need some of those kills, man. And advanced UAV time, I can see what the heck's going on, so this is great. You know, because they're typically spawning over here. Sometimes the dudes will stay just hiding in their spawn, but come on, advanced UAV, man, you know that your game is up when advanced UAV is there. And I'm not capping the flag because they've all spawned at C. I want to kill them. They're running along that wall. Probably he's going to get killed by a teammate. No, teammate ran over him. But now I think they're all spawning back at A. So spawning back at A because we want to control the spawns. So we know where they are, and that's why, you know, it's like I try not to push into their area. So they're still spawning behind the ice wall right there. So it's a delicate balance. You know, it's like typically where you won't see me run across A to do a partial capture, because that will flip the spawns, and again, that's not a good idea, and I don't touch it, and it's like I want to just go around and sneak surprise attack, shall we say. So they're still spawning back at that ice wall on the right hand side. But there we go, nuke streak also getting close to that 4 kills to the streak, and yeah, and I think we're going to be hunting around for like kills and stuff, and it's like I want to kill, I need a kill, and yeah, I don't think I managed to pull him off. So, you know, and it's tricky. And there we go. So the score limit's been reached, and there we go. So I didn't die, but I believe I was 4 kills off of my nuke, and 43 and 3. So there you go. A pretty passive gameplay in a sense of not being super duper aggressive, but it's important to get that balance right, and it's one of those things I'm definitely going to be working on. I'm hoping to play a lot more of World War II. You've seen a lot of streams, so it's going to be interesting. So if you enjoyed the vid, give it a thumbs up. As always, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, this has been Sim.